Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. My brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome to today's episode. Today, inshallah, we will be teaching ourselves how to take ritual bath that we know as Janabah's bath. It is also known as Guslu. This is the right time for us to talk about this because we have already treated the Mawjibatun wa Fara'idun. Sunanun, we will not be looking into Sunanun. I deliberately don't want us to look into Sunanun because even if we treat Sunanun, it is just for the sake of knowledge. Because the Sunanun in the ablution and the Sunanun in the Islamic ritual bath are meant to be followed. Those are part of the Ahkamun Taktasubi because that is part of the rules that are strictly applicable to only Ghuslu bath. So the Sunanun, all the Sunnah, Wajib, Shartu Siha, and Sunnatu Mu'akkada in ritual bath are Fardu. You must follow them. You can't ignore, you can't just leave one undone. We just listed them for the sake of knowledge. So today, inshallah, we will be looking into how to take the Janabah's bath. But before we start, I would like to briefly talk about Makruhatul Ghuslu. Makruhatul Ghuslu also is part of what I just said right now. Makruhatul Ghuslu are the unacceptable and unwelcome method of taking Ghuslu. That is, you can't say because one is Sunnah and one is Fardu. All the Sunnah, Fardu, Wajib, Shartu Siha, Sunnatu Mu'akkada in ablution, in ritual bath must be followed because that is how Prophet Muhammad used to do. So in the next few minutes, I will be explaining to you some 8 steps of which at the end, if you follow me carefully, you must have known how to take Islamic ritual bath that we know as Janabah's bath or Al-Ghuslu. You must know that firstly, you need to prepare very pure water, very pure. A water that is pure from any najasa must be available, maybe in your bedroom, in the bathroom, or if you are using shower, then you should make sure that your shower is working and the water there is not mixed with najasa. And the first step you will take is for you to wash your hands 3 times. If you are using shower, simply on your shower and put your hands there, wash it very, very well 3 times. You wash everything, wash. You wash everything very well 3 times. You wash it for the first one carefully, second time, third time, you wash it for like that for 3 times. If you are using a bucket, then you put the water in your hand, rub that both hands together, wash them carefully for 3 times like that. That is the step 1. Step 2 is for you to immediately you finish from washing down your hand 3 times, then you are free to move on to the step 2. What is the step 2? Is for you to wash your private part. Both the front and the back of your private parts must be washed carefully and thoroughly. Wash them very well. Even though if there is no any particle of dirtiness, there's nothing dirty, there's no najasa in it, you must wash it. Wash it very well, wash it very carefully, both the front and the back of your private part. Both your vagina and your anus, if you are a female. A male, both your penis and your anus must be washed very, very carefully. Even though if it is not dirty, you must wash it very well, very, very well. That is the second step. And the third step here is for you to perform ablution. Immediately you finish washing your private part, both the front and the back of your private part, then you move to the third step, which is to perform ablution. How do you perform ablution? The ablution we perform while taking the Islamic ritual bath is of no difference from the normal ablution that we usually do for the 5 daily prayer, the normal ablution, the Islamic ablution. After the ablution, you move to the 4th step, which is to pour the water in your whole head. You pour the water in your head. You rub very well. You rub your head, especially if there is hair there. So this includes your hair, your eyelids. You wash thoroughly your hairs, both out, the in and out of your hair, your beard. You wash, you rub, you pick. You rub it very well. Make sure the water enter all and you soften it. And your head, your ears as well, you rub very well. Make sure that water touch your head, it sink down to your head. You rub very well. Then you proceed to the fifth step, which is to divide from here. You divide it into two, like this. You divide it into two. Then you firstly undo the right side. In Islam, the Prophet Muhammad SAW, in everything he does, he usually starts from the right hand side. You divide it into two like this, down to your private part, down to your nothing. Then you handle this part first. How do you wash? You wash this side of your neck. This side of your neck, you pour water on yourself. Maybe from the head or from here, you pour water on it and wash, rub it very well. You wash through down this your arm. You wash everything, your armpit, you rub it. Remember, there is hair there. You rub very well. You apply water and you rub it. You wash every part of your body. All the part, the right hand side of your body, you wash it thoroughly. Your chest, your body part here, you wash everything, both the front and the back. Your shoulder, you wash everything here. Then you do the same. That is the step 5. The step 6 is for you to complete this side. The way you do here, the way you did to this side, you do the same thing here. You wash from the neck here, this here, both front and the back. You wash it to your shoulder, your armpit, your chest, your breast here. You wash it down to your waist, down to your waist. Wash both the front and the back. That is the 6th step. That is the 6th step. The 7th step is for you to pour the water in your whole body. Pour the water from your head. Then you wash both the front and the back. Then you wash both the front and the back of your body. All these arms, all the part that you divided into two, and you firstly wash here. You then follow here, you wash it as the 6th step. This is the 5th step, and this is the 6th step. Then the 7th step is for you to pour that water again, then thoroughly wash it, both the front and the back, from the head to the waist, the back at the same time. At the same time, you do the same to the back. You wash it thoroughly from the neck, head, everything. Wash them to your waist. Make sure no part of your body is left untouched. Make sure the water touch every part of your body and you wash it. You rub it with your hand and it's washed. Don't forget again, this armpit has hair. You need to wash it carefully and thoroughly. And every part of your body that has hair. That is the 7th step. Then the 8th step, which is the last step, is now for you to wash your thighs. Your lap. Wash it. The 5th step is to wash your right hand side. The 7th step is to wash your left hand side. Your left hand side from the head or from the neck to the waist. Then you have divided your body part into two. You've washed up, remain the down part. The 8th part is where you will handle the down part. That is for you to apply water, pour water into your thighs, your lap, and wash it thoroughly from the above till the toes. From the beginning of your thighs down to the toes of your leg. You do this same to the right leg, then come to the left leg and do the same thing to it. By doing this, you have finished taking the Islamic ritual bath, that is the Janabah's bath. With that, you have just taken an Islamic ritual bath and you are now free of najasa. You are free from the worshipping restriction, because that is the full description of how Prophet Muhammad SAW used to take his ritual bath during this lifetime. Now you know how to take ritual bath. Once you are able to follow this from the step 1 till the step 8 carefully, accordingly, then at the end you are done with the Islamic ritual bath. All the worshipping restrictions on your head has been lifted. You are free to hold Quran, you are free to enter masjid, you are free to pray, to perform your salat, and so on. But at this juncture, I would like to stress some point here. Point number 1 is that you should know that you can pray with that ablution that you perform while you are taking the ritual bath. That ablution could allow you to pray your normal salat, but with two conditions. Aniya, you must have the intention while performing that ablution. Your intention must cover both salat and Guslu intention. Condition 2 is that immediately you finish your ablution while taking your ritual bath, your hands must not touch your private part. Your hands must not touch your private part again till you will finish praying that prayer. Because if your hands touch it, you must renew the ablution. But if you don't want to pray with it, your hands can touch your private part while taking that ritual bath. Your hands can touch it. If you touch it, continue taking your ritual bath till you finish, till the end. But at the end, if you want to pray, then you now renew your ablution. You perform ablution for salat. That is the point number 1. Point number 2 is that all parts of your body that has hairs, like your head, your beard, your armpits, your chest, your private part, you must make sure that you pour enough water on it, and it is washed. You must wash every part of your body that has hair. Every hair in your body, you need to wash them very well. Your head, your armpit, your chest, your private part, and so on. Wash them very, very well. The third point here is that your face must be thoroughly washed. Your eyelids must be washed very well. Put enough water. You put your hand, you wash it carefully. Your nose, your hair, both in and outside of your hair must be washed very well. Carefully, don't harm yourself. Just make sure you wash it the way you should. And all that we just explained now, it is also paramount to learn how to manage water. But if you know you can't manage water, like me, you are free to use as much water as you could. Israf is what Islam didn't encourage. That's all about Janabah's bath. If you find this video educative, don't forget to kindly like, smash the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bells so you won't miss any of my next video. Till next week Friday, I say Juma'atun Mubarakah.